Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Talk. Today we're going to be talking about spinning your wheels at the gym. What do I mean by that? So now spring, the warm weather is coming upon us. It's almost summer, so typically a lot of people you see at the gym more than usual trying to get in shape for the summer, which is typically normal because who doesn't want to look better for the summer? Spinning your wheels, going to the gym every day, giving everything you got, doing tons of cardio, 1 hour cardio, eating minimum food, cutting out calories, and you're still looking the same. That can be frustrating, right? So I think what I see typically a lot in the gym, it's not people not going to the gym. I would say it's the lack of structure and the lack of planning. So, have you ever seen people say they go to the gym, but, they always lose a little bit of weight and then they hit a plateau and then they just get frustrated because they're like, I'm gaining the weight back on, I gotta eat less and I gotta do even more cardio. So what happens is typically when you do go to the gym without a plan, or you go to the gym with the plan, like for example, Monday you do a certain body part, Tuesday, you know what I'm saying. So you go out the week, have a plan which body parts to work out, and then you're gonna be doing cardio every day, right? And then as your diets taper down, you're gonna lose weight, and then you're gonna stop, and then eventually you're gonna gain weight. So when I'm talking about spinning a wheel at the gym, just make sure when you go to the gym, you have a plan, and the plan is purposeful for your goals. So a lot of times I see a lot of people on IG, even a lot of people in the gym, they go in, they put in a lot of effort. I can't question their determination and their hard work ethic because some of them go to the gym longer than I do. For example, they'll go there 7 days a week, eating 6 meals a day, drinking 1 gallon of water, doing an hour cardio every day. But, their body don't really change much though. So you have to really start thinking why. It's not the fact that they're not working out hard, because for someone to put in that much effort, there's no question about their hard work and their determination, right? However, what they're doing, sometimes more isn't always better. So for example, you could be eating 6 meals a day, but what does the total calories range up to? So, you could be eating in a surplus within the 6 meals or a deficit. So you have to really know how much calories you're consuming. Cardio should be a tool to use for additional, energy expenditure. So if I want to cut down, the first thing I shouldn't be thinking about is cardio. I shouldn't just go in, do tons of cardio first day in and, riding it out, because eventually your body's going to adapt and you're going to hit a plateau, and then you're not going to really have much options to break the plateau besides bumping up even more cardio. So that's why typically when I work with clients, I don't give them too much cardio from the get-go, because I let their consistency and their calorie intake and the training really do most of the work. So pretty much the cardio is going to be the icing on the cake. Also, your workout plan, you want it to be structured to a way where it's beneficial for you. So I've seen guys that works, the typical bro split, where they go in and they just train hard and heavy, and you'll hear this often, like they feel great, they had a great workout, but remember that at the end of the day, they want to look leaner, right? You want to build muscle. So feeling good, yes, it's important to feel great, but it's not data that you can really use to assess. So for example, sometimes I could feel great, but am I doing things correctly? Am I doing things optimally for my goals? So those are questions that you do have to ask yourself when you're at the gym. Like, why am I doing this? How can it help me reach my goal? So you don't want to just go in there every day doing the same thing, because sometimes your body does adapt quickly, and it's very smart, the human body. So, when it does adapt, you need to come up with a plan to break that plateau, instead of beating yourself up saying that you're not going hard enough. Consistency and hard work are going to be the main ingredients for anything from muscle building to fat loss. But don't be one of those people that goes to the gym to do things just to do things. I've seen a lot of people trying out new workouts, which is great. However, you want to be consistent with these movements. You don't want to just, to try any new movement you see any guy at the gym do, or any guys on social media doing, and then you're just gonna throw it in for one day, one session, and then be like, I'm gonna try it out, it feels great. You have to be honest with yourself. Is technique good? Am I working, giving it all my best to really help myself reach the goal? Also, just don't be one of those people that gets locked into eating less food, doing tons of cardio, and just really throwing it out, and your body's not changing. Because I think there's nothing more frustrating than someone putting in so much effort and time in the gym and their body's not changing. You know, I've heard this plenty of time as I started my bodybuilding, you know, competition season back then, where people was like, I want to go to the gym, but I don't want to look like you. By all means, which is fine. Not everybody wants to look like a bodybuilder. But if they do go into the gym, you know, more than me, longer than me, you know, they go in there before me and they leave after me every day, you know, eat more meals than me, drink more water than me, drink more protein than me, spend more money on supplements than me. And, you know, then if you think about it, they're actually more of a bodybuilder than I am, you know, than a typical bodybuilder. And there's no reason why they shouldn't look up to par with the amount of time they put in, right? So basically what I'm trying to say is just make sure that you guys create a plan that's optimum for your schedule, that's optimum for your goals. You know, having meal plans is cool. Like a lot of these new, you know, ready to go prep meals, but that's not gonna make you reach your goals. That can help you, but you still have to incorporate it, you know, appropriately. Meaning, like, I can't just have, you know, chicken and potatoes if I'm gonna bulk and cut. You know, on paper it sounds nice, like, oh wow, look, I'm eating bodybuilding food sources, but in reality, you know, you can really lose weight and build muscles with so many different varieties of food, and it doesn't have to be from Icon Meals or any of these meal prep companies. Just remember that these meal prep companies and supplements are here to help supplement your goals. It's not the only way, and it should never be the priority things that you need in order for you to start your journey. So basically my message for you guys, please have a strategic plan for your caloric intake. You know, eat with a purpose. Don't just eat because, you know, some fitness influencer on IG is eating this brand and you want to try it out, or some person's trying out this protein, you want to try it out. You know, make sure that it's good for your goals. You know, because at the end of the day, you really don't need supplements. You know, they help aid and support, you know, better, more progress, but it's not a necessity. And you just want to make sure cardio, I'm not doing it just to do it. You know, just remember that you can feel great every day and your body does not change one bit. And then at the end of the day, deep inside, I know you're not really truly happy with yourself or happy with the progress you're making. So, you know, be true to yourself. Be you. You know, be the best version of you. There are a ton of knowledgeable coaches out there. I'm pretty sure you reach out to them and ask them, what can I do? Is this optimum for me, my goals? So even with the questions that when you ask people online, ask with a purpose. Don't just ask a generic question, you know? So a lot of people typically would ask, you know, I'm 180 pounds. Should I be consuming this much calories? And that's always a gray area. There's always a gray area because not all 180-pound people should be eating the same amount of calories. I mean, there are guys that eats 5,000 calories and the body can sustain it. You know, their metabolisms are better. And vice versa, there are guys that are like 180, you know, eating like on poverty macros, meaning low calories, just to sustain their body. So just remember that each individual is going to be different, and you don't want to compare yourself to other people. You know, you can be inspired and motivated by other people's work ethic, by other people's consistency, but you know, try to be the best version of yourself. Be smart about things. Don't spin your wheels. Don't be one of those people that's trapped in an endless cycle where they go and they give it so much time and effort and their body's just not showing the progress that it should be showing. All right, guys. This is it for this week's Real Talk. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.